Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. John Owen talks about sports and movies. And today, John and Libby, my wonderful roommate, are going to talk about Taylor Swift. So, Libby and I are huge Swifties.
Yes.
And Libby the other day popped off with a wonderful idea, and she was like, "Hey, we should rank all the Taylor Swift albums."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did do that. That's true.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to rank all 10 of them. But before we do that, Libby, how about you introduce yourself? Tell the people what they would need to know.
Oh, God. Okay. Hi, I'm Libby. I live with John. I've known him for 3 years.
Yep.
We share a wall right there. I've been listening to Taylor Swift since I was like, oh, God, I don't know.
A very small child.
Very small child. Like with a boombox and a CD. And I've loved her ever since. So I don't know how qualified I am, but I'd say I'm like fairly qualified.
I would say you're probably more qualified than me. But the rankings we have here are very funny. They're very different, but I'm really excited about it. But make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss out on any of the fun. But with all that, we're gonna hop into it. Okay, number 10. You ready?
Yeah.
It pains me to see it that low. How did you do it? Okay, Libby.
I'll go first?
You go first.
Okay. This was really hard to do.
Yes.
For every album. But I don't think Taylor was made for country music. Love her. Her voice was not made for country music. And also, I'm here for the writing. I'm here for the lyrics. And, she was young. She wasn't in her, creative space yet. So, while it's nostalgic, I don't listen to it on my free time.
Shameful, hurtful. It hurt me to watch her put that at 10.
Know.
But it also hurt her to watch me put Evermore at 10.
It really does.
This is just the one album I just can't connect with. Champagne Problems, Willow, Marjorie.
Tolerate It.
Oh, and Tolerate It. Yeah, so good.
So good.
I literally know nothing else off that album. Not one other song. Which might make me fake Swiftie, but it's the truth. So
no.
I think these are just two albums we resonate the least with.
Mm-hmm.
I think these were also pretty easy for us to put at the bottom.
Yeah.
Relative to how hard the task is.
I feel like I knew that this one was last for me before I knew what my number one was.
Yeah, that's how I was with Evermore too.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry,
okay.
Taylor.
Okay, number 9. All right.
This one was hard.
Okay, the list from here on out was hurtful to create. I'll go first. So it hurt me to put 1989 to slow because Wildest Dreams is my second favorite one. And
song.
Yes, second favorite song. And it hurt me to put the album from that song so low. But I just feel like low-key this is one of Taylor's shallower albums. I don't really know. It's just not I like Bad Blood and Shake It Off and Blank Space and Style and Welcome to New York. But I feel like she doesn't have as many non-hit bangers. Like all the songs
hidden gems.
Yeah.
Kind of?
I feel like this album doesn't really possess them as much.
Mm-hmm.
And so I like to go in and find a little nugget ooh, Taylor, this is my Taylor Swift song.
I think my favorite thing about 1989 wasn't just the songs, but the vibe of that era. The heart sunglasses, the rhinestones, the short hair.
Yeah.
Love it. But I will agree that the songs were not
So why'd you put Lover at 9?
Okay, we had a discussion.
We did.
So Lover, when I first heard it, I was like, let me not listen to this album because I was like, I cannot do this to Taylor Swift. But then, as time went on, I was hearing more and more songs, and I was like, okay, I can get down with it. Once again, I'm a lyrical, I want the hard, can I cuss?
No.
Oh, dang. I want the hard stuff. And I want my heart to be shattered. And Lover's just a little bit too poppy, teeny bopper for me.
Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's also say our favorite song off of the album. Okay. So for Evermore for me, basic, super basic. I had to say Champagne Problems.
Oh God. For Evermore, I'm either gonna say
wait, no, on yes.
Okay. Oh. I guess for just the nostalgia, it's Picture to Burn.
Yes. Homophobic version.
No, I'm
just kidding. Just kidding. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
And then for me, like I said, Wildest Dreams is my favorite album, or my favorite song off this album.
Oh gosh, I think The Archer is my favorite. I love her.
So good.
It's so good.
Okay, number 8. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm gonna go next.
Yeah.
It hurt my soul. It burned the fibers in my body to put Red this low.
It burned the fibers in my body.
But here's the issue. So I found this beautiful, wonderful Excel spreadsheet online that has all the Taylor Swift songs in there. And so I was doing the math of like the percentage of songs that I know and like off the album. And I hate to say it, but I was shocked. I know like less than 25% of Red.
Yeah.
Which was horrible for me to discover. It broke my heart. But so while I really like the absolute bangers, I mean, obviously All Too Well is on here.
Mm-hmm.
And 22 and Treacherous, State of Grace, We're Never Getting Back Together, Knew You Were Trouble. But I can't justify putting this album higher when I just know less than 30% of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to put Red this low. I mean, my Taylor Swift concert album was Red.
Yeah.
And it's here at 8, which really hurt me, but my outfit was an absolute slay. Killed it.
Look, it's right there.
Yeah, she's right there. So this is Libby and I at the Eras Tours concert. Wonderful. It was so much fun. But so even though it pains me to put Red this low, I can't justify putting it higher.
That's fair. I guess I'm the same way for 1989, and I have like the same opinions. I think this album is killer, but it's not her best one.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like Red has a nostalgia piece because this was her like transferring into pop music. So like 1989 was after she already did the pop, like, you know, we established that she was a pop artist now. And so I feel like 1989 is just like, yeah.
Okay, favorite 1989 song?
Ooh, This Love.
Perfect. I'm going to go with All Too Well. Once again, basic 10-minute version. Word for word. Libby and I, word for word. Okay, 7. Oh! Fearless at 7? There's no way.
I feel
you
like
go first. You go first.
Higher. Okay. Fearless is one of her later albums that I have like the most, no, not the most, the second most nostalgia like connection to. I really have nothing for Fearless. I love Fearless. I just like.
It's just hard when these albums are all so good.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the same way how you thought about 1989, like, the hits are hits, but there's no like hidden gems that I love.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the same with Fearless. Like the top 6 killer songs.
We'll get to them in a second. But
yeah, top 6 killer songs. But there was nothing in there that I was like mind blown by, I guess.
That's fair.
But then, I do love the nostalgia.
It also hurt for me to put Lover at 7. Because I love the song Lover. And Archer, The Man, Miss Americana, and the Heartbreak Prince, False God, Paper Rings. But you know what this album has, and I just cannot forgive Taylor for it, is Me.
Oh, God.
That song just makes me want to wash my eyes out.
When I was talking about like
brush my teeth with the wrong side of the toothbrush, just like painful things.
When I was talking about how when I first heard this album and I was like, let me not listen to it because I'm not gonna like disassociate myself from being a Taylor Swift fan. That was the first song I heard on the radio.
Yeah.
And I was pissed about it. I was like, this is not my girl.
I feel like Lover is like the parts of Lover that I really like are like the epitome of what I like in pop music. Mm-hmm. Like Lover, like that is the epitome of a perfect love song for me, for my own personal, like what I like to see in a pop love song. But Me's on here, and I just can't put it higher. I just can't put it higher.
Yeah. Wait, what's your favorite song?
Okay, my favorite song is Lover, followed by False God, and then what about you on Fearless?
Oh God.
Oh God, that's impossible.
Yeah, that's hard. I think I like Fearless.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say 15, but Fearless and White Horse.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay, number 6.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I think Reputation this low also hurt. The Netflix Taylor Swift Stadium Reputation tour on repeat in this household.
Yeah,
constantly. It hurt me to put Reputation at 6, but you know. Okay, first off, I don't like the song In Game. Only because, for whatever reason, I have no justifiable reason.
It's Ed Sheeran.
I hate Ed Sheeran. I hate him. I hate him. And I don't particularly like Future either, so it's like double whammy. I'm like, get off her song. Get off of it.
This is Miss Swift.
But the Reputation, like, she's just in an absolute killer era. Like, she's just like middle fingers to the world. Mm-hmm. All black. Like, I loved it. Libya's Reputation for her era's outfit. She crushed it. She crushed it.
Combined things, but in heart, I was Reputation.
Yes.
At the
Reputation's really good. I don't actually have any disses for it other than the fact that Endgame exists. But the next 5 albums, they're flawless in my eyes, even if they're not really flawless. But I just couldn't put Reputation over them. I just couldn't do it. It was hard. Reputation, to no fault of his own, lands at 6.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. That's a fair argument. Midnights is at 6 for me because while it was like my number 1 listened to album of the year,
even though it was out for like 2.5 months.
Yeah, I think that like as time goes on, I'm gonna like it more because it's gonna have that like not nostalgia piece, but like some time has passed.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like it as much as like my go-tos, you know?
Yeah.
But they're so good. Like, it's also good. And the vibes of Midnight.
Oh.
The color scheme.
Immaculate.
I love it. Love it.
Okay, favorite Midnight song.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to say Would've, Could've, Should've. Or Sweet Nothing.
Yes. And then for Reputation, I'm going to say Don't Blame Me.
Yeah.
Oh, religious experience watching that live.
Yeah.
Okay, top 5. Here we go. We're getting in some nut cutting now. All right. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go first. Okay. So, kind of in the same way that I didn't know too much of a Red, mathematically speaking, I don't know too much of Fearless. However, the first 6 songs on that album, Fearless, 15, Love Story, You Belong With Me, Hey Stephen, and White Horse.
Oh, Hey Stephen. I forgot to say. Oh, Hey Stephen it's going to have to be. Above. I'm changing my song choice.
Okay.
It's going to be Fearless and then Hey Stephen.
Yeah. That, in my opinion, and I'm willing to stand on this, is the best 6-track set on any of her albums.
And next to each other.
Yeah, like songs that are next to each other.
Yeah.
I will stand on that hill. I will die on it. It's simply the truth.
It's hard to get like 6 tracks back to back.
Yeah, I'm talking absolute. Oh my God, what is that melody? All 6 of them, and another really good. Another hidden gem song I like on there is "The Way I Loved You."
Oh yeah.
Oh, so good. So for me, just those top 6 absolutely carry Fearless and rock it into the top 5. But for similar reasons, I can't justify putting it any higher because I don't know too much of it. But those top 6, absolute carry job.
Also, her Fearless part of the Eras concert, it made me cry. I actually shed tears.
I mean, we cried multiple times collectively, but the Fearless part, it brought the house completely down. Like I've never experienced the crowd react like that to the Fearless portion of her Eras tour. All right.
Okay. Red. What do I have to say about Red? Well, one of my main factors of putting this at 5 is All Too Well, especially the 10-minute version, but also what's it called? The movie,
the short film. The short film.
I thought that was so good. I listened to it over and over again for months straight.
We did.
Even though I already knew All Too Well, I was like listening to the 10-minute version every single day. Even in the summer. I don't care if it's fall vibes. Even in the summer, I'm listening to it. What else? I think this is where her songwriting started to get from like very, I wouldn't say like naive, like innocent kind of, but like towards like, okay, we're about to put some Shakespeare into this album.
Yeah.
She was like, let me get my quill. Let me get my ink. We're writing poetry here.
Period.
And the songwriting,
Period.
The Easter eggs, the metaphors, so good.
Period. Okay, my favorite Fearless song. Oh, Challenge Level Impossible. The song with the best bridge in any Taylor Swift song, Love Story.
Oh yeah, it's good.
That I literally get on my knee every single time it comes on.
The Love Story music video.
Fall Second by Hey Stephen.
The Love Story music video. I remember watching that when I was like, I don't know how old I was, like 10 or 9. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I want that. And now I'm like, is that gonna happen? Anyway, I'm gonna pick All Too Well, 10-minute version.
Yeah,
but
fair.
also, I love Treacherous for like the enemies to lovers vibes.
Oh, Libby, she eats up enemies to lovers.
Enemies to lovers. I literally listened to Treacherous while I was reading an enemies to lovers book, and I was like, this is the feeling. This is it.
Okay, number four. All right. Oh, so good. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go first. Oh no, you go first.
No, go first. But I'm just so glad that Folklore was up here.
Hold on. Listen, Folklore, meteoric rise back to the top. Whenever I first listened to Folklore and Evermore, they were at the bottom. Evermore is still there, but Folklore, I'm talking, what a heroic phoenix rise to the top.
Yeah.
I mean, the love triangle songs, Betty, August, Cardigan, chokehold. The One, chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute. I mean, the songwriting, like Livia was talking about, pen, quill, tapestry paper, ink, baby. There ain't no notepad, no notes app. I'm talking pen, ink, George Washington Declaration of Independence in this thing.
Yeah.
It's so good. So good. Invisible String, Mad Woman, The Last Great American. Oh my God. Oh my God. So good. So good. So I think I really resonated with this album as well, just because of how far it's come. Mm-hmm. And so I'm like, yes, this is like, and I'll admit it. Libby put me on, for real. Completely put me on.
Yeah, I did.
But I'm really happy though.
Yeah.
Okay, you go, Rep.
Reputation. I love Reputation. And I'm going to sound like hypocritical because I'm like, oh, the songwriting in the other albums isn't as good. Do I think the songwriting in Reputation is like her best writing? No, I don't. But it's the vibe.
Oh.
I love a crazy, crazy, unhinged woman, and she is that during this album. I love the revenge era, but also at the beginning, you're hit with the album. You're like, oh God,
Banger.
She's out for blood.
Yeah.
Bad blood.
Yeah.
She's out for blood. And then you get down, you're like, there's some cutesy little vibey songs in there. And I'm like, I can't say that.
Yeah, because like,
it was so good.
Ready for It and like, Ready for It's on the same album as like Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Or like Dress.
Like
literally so cold with it. Like, she went from head banging to I'm banging my head because I'm crying.
Yeah.
You know, like, out of this world. Out of this world.
So good.
Okay, I would say my favorite Folklore song, Betty. Easy.
Okay, yeah.
Easy.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
Like I'm interviewing.
Yes,
okay.
I love it.
Okay, out of the August Cardigan, Betty.
Okay.
Like, okay, no, I guess it's between August and Betty, the girls. Who you picking for James?
Oh, you know what? I think I'm going with Betty.
Okay, yeah.
Because James was thinking of her all summer long.
No, I love
Betty. And he asked her, you know, can I kiss you in front of all your stupid friends? Would it patch your broken wings? Like, oh my God.
I love Betty. And I think James and Betty belong together.
I agree.
But justice for my girl, Augustine.
Justice for her.
August.
Justice for her.
I love her. She's so like she's not talked about enough.
No.
I love her.
And she got wrapped in. She didn't even know what was going on.
No.
Oh, your favorite Reputation song.
Oh, Reputation. Don't Blame Me.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the spiritual portion at the end. And then, honestly, I love Delicate. Just because of
it's so good.
It's like, you know, very vibey.
I agree.
I like Delicate.
I agree. Okay.
But all of them.
Top 3. This gets serious.
Okay.
Oh! Yeah. Okay, you go first.
I don't know how much I have to say. Evermore, impeccable writing. It's like the winter fall version of Folklore.
Yeah.
Love it. There's just I just can't get over the writing on it. It's so good. And I think because she released these at a difficult time. People didn't give them as like enough recognition.
Yeah.
And now people are listening to them and they're like, oh wow. She is modern day Shakespeare. I don't care what anyone says. The writing in Evermore and Folklore is unmatched.
Yeah.
You can't defeat it.
No.
No.
And you know what? She was so happy to sing those songs at the tour.
Oh, yeah.
She was so happy. She was so excited. She's like, guys, I haven't played this before. She was so hyped. It was so cute. It was so cute. All right, Speak Now. I think this is where Taylor truly exploded stardom-wise.
Yeah.
I would say that mathematically, this is the song that I know the most songs off of. Or this album that I know the most songs off of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking Sparks Fly, Back to December, Better Than Revenge, Mean, Ours, Enchanted, Haunted, The Story of Us.
Yeah.
You know, just,
Yeah.
Better Than Revenge. I'm a huge feminist. I really am. But for the 2.5 minutes when that song is playing, I'm like, Taylor, burn her to the ground. Burn her!
It was the girl that song is about like Joe Jonas.
Yeah. I'm like, burn her! But it's so good. And honestly, the purple and the blonde, it all works together.
Yeah.
Like, something about this album really just does it for me. Back to December, heartbreaking. You know what? Taylor in pain is low-key when she's at her best.
That's what I'm saying.
When Taylor is hurt
all I want
or angry, like any negative emotion Taylor portrays is like she's just really, really upset.
No, there's that interview
and it makes me really sad.
There's that interview of her where she's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm ever happy. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Also, she doesn't know me, but also I want nothing more than this for this woman to be happy. But I'm like also losing. I'm losing so much if this woman becomes happy. Like
she went through John Mayer and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, honestly,
Babe needs a break.
John Mayer, he's worse than Jake Gyllenhaal.
Gross.
But also the songs that are about him are my favorite ones.
I'm like, Taylor, I hate that for you, but I love that for us.
Would've, could've, should've. She cooked him.
I'm talking in the grease.
1932.
Oh.
Man, John Mayer. Not you, John.
No.
John Mayer, you're nasty.
All right, number two. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go first. Okay.
Yeah.
This may be recency biased. It may be. And you know what? I'm willing to accept the slander. Something about this album just absolutely does it for me. Lavender Haze, Maroon, Snow on the Beach. You're on your own, kid. So good. And of course you got like Vigilante and Anti-Hero and all that. But just like, and Karma, just, especially with the context, this is probably the breakup album with Joe.
I can't talk about it.
We're still living the illusion over here, but
I am actually heartbroken, and I'm in a great relationship, and I'm so heartbroken.
You know, and I think the thing with Midnights is that this was also the album that kind of brought me back into Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. So I'm not gonna lie, I was a bad Swiftie for a little bit. I was kind of out on her for a little bit.
You're on vacation.
I know, but then Midnights brought me back in. It roped me back in. It reminded me why I love her so much. Mm-hmm. And so I got to give this album a lot of credit for that, and I think that's why it goes up at 2.
Yeah.
Honestly, Speak Now. And both of our top 3s, rightfully so.
Speak Now has a special place in my heart, and the fact that it's not at number 1 says a lot.
Yeah.
But Speak Now was the first CD I ever bought. It was the first CD I bought from my little boombox in my room. The fairy tale, the magic, oh God, it is. And also, I think of her older albums has the best writing. Mm-hmm. It's just so good. And I cannot wait for Taylor's version to come out. I'm so excited.
We're going to blare it nonstop.
Nonstop.
Wait, did we do our favorite songs on the other ones? Okay.
No.
Okay, what's your favorite Evermore song?
Oh God. I'm going to say Tolerate It or Ivy.
Yeah.
But Willow's so good.
Oh, Willow's so good.
Gold Rush. Oh God. That's so hard.
And then I would say my favorite Speak Now song has got to be Back to December.
That's so sad.
So sad. That's why I love it.
Yeah.
And then my favorite Midnight song, I'm going to have to go with You're on Your Own, Kid.
Yeah.
Low-key banger. I mean, they're all bangers, but like that one, like it's not like on like Bejeweled or Midnight Rain. Oh no, I take it back. Midnight Rain's my favorite. Followed by You're on Your Own,
Midnight
Kid.
Rain has to be about Joe.
Oh, it is. It totally is.
It has to be about Joe.
It has to.
Okay.
And then what about Speak Now for You?
Oh, it's so hard. Oh my god. Okay. I would say Sparks Fly is my favorite.
Yeah.
But also, if I'm ever, like, if I need a hug and there's no one there to give me a hug, I'm going to listen to Enchanted. Because that's where, like, my little 8-year-old heart lies.
Yes.
But I'm going to say Sparks Fly.
Yeah. Okay. Coming in at number 1.
Okay, no. Yeah, I think everybody knows
The best, the first, the original. Debut. Listen. Is this the best songwriter Taylor's ever put pen to paper?
No.
Arguably not. What is she though on this album? Unhinged. And you know what? I love that. She is off the rails in all of her emotions. Teardrops on My Guitar. Literally teared up listening to the other day. For no reason. Other than the fact that it just...
favorite song.
Yes, Teardrops on My Guitar is my favorite Taylor Swift song of all time. It always will be. Libby had the audacity to call Tim McGraw mid. I almost beat her up. No, it's not. Don't say that. Our song, Picture to Burn, You Should Have Said No, Cold as You, Perfectly Good Heart. You know what, Taylor? You just can't beat the first. It's the first GOAT album. It's going to continue to be that way. And she's going to have to knock my socks off and my shoes for Taylor Swift for the debut album to be dethroned.
No. I don't agree, but that's okay.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
And then, of course, the epitome of everything Libby likes about music
is folklore.
Oh,
I love it so much. I've never listened to music with better writing in my life than folklore. Like, the stories.
Yeah, that she makes up.
And I do like this album and the fact that, like, she said it at the Eras Tour. Like, it's not all about her. Mm-hmm. Like, she's writing about, like, Rebecca, Betty, August, James. Mm-hmm. Like, all these stories she's making up. And it has the best... it's just so good. Like, the TikToks comparing her to Shakespeare. It's this album.
No, it's
straight up.
All of it's this album.
It's so good. And the fact that it's, like, Evermore is, like, it's winter, other half to folklore. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, the summer, the trees, the dirt, cottage core.
Get in there.
Yeah. No, I love it. And I think because this was happening, like, pandemic and all the things, she had time to, like, craft this album. Yeah. Like, it wasn't just like, let's pump these songs out. Yeah. It was like, let me really sit down with my quill and take my time and write the best album on the planet. Just real quick. Let me just get this one out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Folklore's justifiable at 1. I honestly think any of them could be your number 1. And I think it'd be fair.
Yeah, I would never, if someone was like, Reputation my number 1, I'd be like, fair.
Absolutely.
And
if someone said Evermore was their favorite album, I think it'd be justifiable.
You could argue any of her albums because that's how good she is.
Exactly. Okay, favorite folklore song. Just impossible to choose. I know it's impossible.
I'm gonna say, oh my god, I'm gonna say My Tears Ricochet.
Oh,
the writing on that song is
heartbreaking,
insane. It is so good.
God, she's just in so much pain. Ugh. Hey, her pain, our gain.
You know I hope My Tears Ricochet on some people. Pop, pop, pop.
All right, well that's it.
Wait, you didn't pick your favorite song.
Oh well. I already said it was Teardrops on My Guitar, yes.
True.
But well, thank you guys for sticking through the end of the video. Thank you, Libby, for hopping on. Yeah. I always love having a special guest.
Yeah, and we can do more.
We can do more. If you
I'd
guys
love to come back.
If you guys love it, we will gladly have Libby on again. But just thank you for watching today's video. Like I said earlier, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the fun. Check out all the link content above. I really appreciate and I love all of you. So thank you.